Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And before we get into today's video, which as you can see is definitely not on chess.com, I would like to briefly apologize for not recording any videos in the past, I think 2 or 3 weeks. I was sick for a couple days in the middle there, and I also had a lot of schoolwork, and I was just really busy. I'll try to make more videos going forward. And yeah, alright, so today's video is about drawback chess, which is basically normal chess, except each player is assigned a drawback. As you can see, I've played a few games before, and there's basically drawbacks for each person. Like checkers, you must capture if able, or colorblind, can't move the squares of one color, which is re-randomized each move, etc., etc. And you can also like drawbacks and dislike drawbacks if you like them or not. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes, see how hard it is. I'm gonna join the queue, and I think the time controls are 3-2 and 5-2. Oh wow, that wasn't even like a cut or anything. That was just really fast pairing. Okay, our drawback here is boastful. You lose if you have fewer pieces than your opponent. You have 0 more pieces. Okay, so we basically cannot like allow any trades. I'm just gonna go d5 so it doesn't auto abort. And our opponent's name is reveal begging equal cringe. Okay, I have no idea what that is. All right, we get a London system. I'm just gonna play a normal London system. And if like my opponent for some reason goes bishop takes c7, I just like lose the game on the spot because I can't have fewer pieces than my opponent. So like if it takes, then I'll have 15 pieces while he'll have 16. So basically I have to create trades and do them myself, and I can't allow him to take one of my pieces. So like right now, he can take it because I'm up a piece. So when he takes, it's gonna be equal again. Okay, that is definitely something to do with this drawback because yeah, he couldn't take back my bishop, and like obviously this you want to take that back, right? So now the question is, should I just be happy I got a free pawn and just retreat my bishop, or should I keep hunting and like, you know, I should probably think about that. This is probably a critical moment. Yeah, this move definitely it's definitely because of its drawback, because like you would normally take this back with your pawn. So I think I'm just gonna risk it and keep going. I mean, I do have to grab a lot of pieces, or else I'm gonna lose the game. And here I have one more piece, and he does take back, unfortunately. I thought I could snag a rook, but no. This pawn is hanging on b7, so I'm just gonna move it out of the way. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, we get a4 from the opponent. Not really sure what's going on. Maybe he's trying to go a5 and take here. I'm not really too comfortable with that because I don't want to open up this side of the board before I like castle. So I'm just going to go a5 to stop him before he does anything. And like, unless he goes crazy and just like sacks a bishop or something, then I'm not gonna, I don't think I have any problems here. I think at some point I'm gonna have to like go knight e4 and like start getting aggressive. See if I like take, he doesn't take back because of his drawback again. But first I'm just gonna get castled, get my king to safety, and I'm gonna stop talking a little bit because it is 3-2 and there's increment, but I don't want my time to get too low. Okay, we get bishop e5. I'm just gonna retreat the knight. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have done this knight. Okay, wow! Bishop takes... Okay, that is definitely something to do with the drawback. That's really weird. This time you had to capture a pawn, and the last time you couldn't capture back on a3 here. Right? You can't capture back. Super interested in knowing what the opponent's drawback is here. Yeah, I still have one more piece because I did take back. So we're fine. Let's just try to trade because we're up a bishop. Oh no, 2 knights. We're up a knight. So, should I take this? I mean, he could probably take back, but should I risk it? Probably not. I'm just gonna go f5, keep things solid, and see what he does. If he takes, I think I'm gonna take with this pawn. Oh, that's a good move. My bishop is actually trapped now. Wow, I trapped my own bishop because of this f5 move. Alright, well, I guess since we're gonna lose it, let's just take. And maybe he can't take back? Oh, never mind. There goes any hope of that. Alright, let's just create some trades. I mean, we're still up a pawn. So, we're still, like, technically winning. Okay, let's trade, I guess? Not too sure. Let's go queen here. I mean, I should probably develop this knight. Whoops. That's not how knights move. Oh, God. He's getting very aggressive, which I'm not too comfortable with. Attacks my rook. I'm just gonna move the knight and defend it like this. Maybe he has to take? Not too sure. This pawn is hanging. But he attacks the pawn again. Oh, more importantly, threatens checkmate. So I have to go here, basically. To stop the checkmate. Like this. And like this. With the knight. Okay, he takes out e6 with the knight and forks me. Which is kind of unfortunate, but I do have this in-between move. Give a check to the king, and then I can move my rook. So it's not quite a fork, but I do lose a pawn. And also, I'm not up any more pieces right now, so I have to make sure to be careful about that as well, because of my drawback. I'm thinking after the king moves, maybe we go rook here. Hold on, am I gonna get a checkmate here? Because as long as I don't like stupid. Wait, is there a checkmate? I mean, I win the rook. The king has to go here, and then I take the rook with check so that he can't ever take this, which is nice. Not sure if he saw that or not. And if he wants to trade the queens, I'm fine with that because I'll just up a rook, right? Okay, what is that? Wait, I can just take the king. Haha, okay. That was interesting. What's the opponent's drawback? Quicksand. The middle two ranks are quicksand. If one of your pieces ends the turn on the same square in the middle two ranks twice in a row, it can never move again. Wait, what? So, the middle two ranks? Hold on, so these ones? I'm still not really sure how that relates to everything else because, like... Wait, so... The knight can't move there? I'm confused. Can I see this again? Wait. If one of your pieces ends the turn on the same square in the middle two ranks twice in a row, it can never move again. That's really interesting. Alright, with that, we win game number 1. Let's go ahead and move on to game number 2. Alright, we are paired with Angry Yellow Monkey, and this time, the time control is 10 plus 10, so rather long time control. Unfortunately, I can't really do much to change it, so even if I want a short video, I can't really change it. Our drawback is, if your opponent captures, you must capture on your next move or lose. Okay. Pretty simple. Because, like, usually if we're trading and my opponent captures, like, if they go d5, that might be an issue because after I take back, the queen can take. But then I have to take on the next move. But if they play, like, some random move and, let's say, I initiate the trade, like I go here, and they take, I can always take back. So if I'm the one initiating the trade, I think that's fine. But if they're the one doing it, then I have to have a capture or else I lose. So that's basically the eye for an eye here. We have a lot of time in this game, so I can actually use some extra time because last time it was like rushed a little bit. But we don't want it to get too long, so I'll make sure to cut out the parts where like my opponent thinks for a while. Okay, we get a knight c6 after a 20-second think. Actually more like 30 seconds, now that I see it. I can go d5. Well, nah, let's just develop the pieces and maybe like get castled and then we can start pushing. Because we have to get our king to safety before we start attacking. Because if we don't, then they're just going to focus on developing and get castled. And if their drawback is also something relatively easy, then they can start attacking me with their rook, their other rook, and their queen because they're all ready to go while I haven't even castled yet. So that's why this also implies in chess that you have to castle your king, either queen side or king side, before you start attacking. So yeah, this is fine because if they take, then I can take back, and I've captured. But this is not fine. If I take and they take, I have to take. So I have to take this. Wait, isn't that a free pawn though? Because my knight defends it. Oh, they're gonna take that one first. That's smart. But I can just take the knight, no? And I'm just up a pawn? I guess we can take this one. And then I have to take. Oh, they're gonna take that one. I guess I have to move my rook here, right? Oh, they captured, so I have to capture two. Wait, what legal captures do I... Oh, I have to give up my bishop. Oh my god, this one's actually... Maybe this one's actually tough. Because now if they capture, then I can take back. But if they capture again, then I can't take back. Wait, how's this even possible? If they take here... Oh, I have to take this one. Wait, I lost? How did I lose? Hold on, what? Oh, because when they take... Okay, I get it. If they take the rook, then my bishop can still capture. But how did they figure that out? Wait, what was my opponent's drawback? You can't move your king? What kind of drawback is that? That's like really easy, no? Yeah, see, mine is like here and theirs is there. It also shows a difficulty rating, by the way. I'm gonna dislike this drawback because yeah, this one was hard. It was very hard. Yeah. This was well played by the opponent, by the way. I don't know how they figured that out, like instead of taking the rook. Oh wait, if they take the rook, then I can go bishop f7 and then the king can't move. That's probably why. That's wild. That's actually wild. So my drawback needs me to have this bishop alive, but their drawback needs them to not for me to not take this. I don't know if that I'm explaining this properly, but like they have to take this or else bishop f7 is a huge threat because the king can't take because the drawback is to not you can't move your king. That's really cool. All right, with that we actually lose game number 2. Let's go ahead and move on to game number 3. By the way, I should mention that this is the first time I'm playing drawback chess on this channel, but I have played it a few times against my friends and against random people online before. So I'm not completely new to the idea. Alright, our opponent is Smart Indigo Dolphin, and our drawback is Gloomstalker. You can only capture from dark squares. They take I can't capture because it's... Oh, I can only capture from dark squares, so yes, I can capture. Okay, I'm gonna play the Card. Wait, I'm so stupid. If I go here, then I can't take because that's from a light square. Wait, what am I doing? I can't play the Card. Well, I guess I could take it with the queen, so it's fine. Hello? What's happening? That was really weird. Wait, hold on a minute. All right, let's try this again. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened there. I just restarted my internet. Oh, so I can't take this because it's on a light square. And if they take, then I can't take with my pawn because it's on a light square. And I can't take with my queen because of this. Wow. So my light square bishop can never capture? Crazy. All right, my pawn is being hunted down here. I have to defend it. Oh my god. What am I doing? What am I doing? I mean, I don't even know what, like, if he goes here for some reason, I'm screwed. Because I can't take it. Luckily, he doesn't know my drawback. If I, like, revealed my drawback, then there's, like, no way I can win this. Literally, no way. I'm just gonna go here, I guess. I hope he has a hard drawback because so far my opponents have not had too many hard drawbacks. So yeah, my light squared bishop can never capture. Interesting. And my dark squared bishop can always capture. So this is actually worth a lot more than this one. They're not equal. They're not 3 points. This one's like 5 and this one's like 2. What if I go here and he has a drawback that like the king can't move? That would be wild if I actually found that out. But it's probably a very low probability and I'm not gonna risk it. So I'm just gonna develop my knight. Also, because of that internet crash that I had, my time is really low now. And because I'm talking a lot and my opponent is not recording a video, I'm assuming. Alright, let's just go back. So I'm gonna have to pick up the pace here a little bit. Alright, we get bishop g5. I don't even know. I can't even take this back. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, I can take with the queen. Okay. But I can't take with the queen. That would be sad. That's all I have to say. That would be sad. Alright, let's, I don't know why I pre-moved this. I mean, I didn't want to pre-move this because of, like, yeah, I don't want to lose a piece. Okay, I guess bishop here. Oh my god. That just loses a piece because I can't take it. But, he doesn't know my drawback. So basically, I just have to keep all my pieces on, like, dark squares. So knights can only capture onto light squares, because if it's on a dark square, it always goes to a light square. Interesting. Let's castle. Take this back with the queen, because my pawn can't take. It's on a light square. And pawns can also only take on the light squares. The drawback is actually very interesting. It's hard, but it's pretty cool. I guess f6. I mean, like, if he takes my pawn right now, I can't even just take the... I can't even do that. Because my queen's on a light square. Alright, I'm really curious what his drawback is. Because so far, it doesn't seem like anything. Oh, I really want to take this, but my queen is pinned. So... I'm gonna have to move it. Yeah, I'm down to 30 seconds as well. I have to really move fast here. Take this back. Wait. No, I can't take it back. I forgot about the knight. Oh, I can't even, like... I can't literally take it back either. Because it's on a light square. Okay, I have 24 seconds. We have to actually focus here. Oh, no, he's teaming up on me. Alright, go here. Oh, I just wanted a fork. Oh, no. This drawback is super... This drawback is, like, not fair at all. Okay. Here. Because if I go to c8, then it's on a light square, so I can't even take back. So I'll just lose a rook. Luckily, I saw that at the last moment. And I can't go to d8 because of this knight. Okay, why is he not, like, taking? Isn't that obvious? Or does that have something to do with his drawback? Oh! It's a free knight. I'm gonna take free knights. That's really strange. I wonder what happened there. Look at my queen. Look at this rook. Like, I had to go here if I wanted to guard it. But, like, it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. This pawn is gonna promote. Like, I got nothing to stop it from promoting. Is this pawn literally just gonna promote? I mean, I guess I just take back. Oh, God. I'm down to 10 seconds. I have to actually stop talking now. Like, for real. Okay, I can take this. Oh, shoot, I can't take with my rook! I can't take with my rook! No! No way. If he takes my queen, I'm just screwed. he couldn't take it! Wait, what was that? What is going on? What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm panicking. I have 5 seconds. I mean, there's increment, but like, if he goes rook f8 right now, I don't even know what I'm doing. What even is this guy's drawback? It's so like you can't understand it. Why is my knight just like hanging? Wait, I almost hung my rook. I don't know what I'm doing. I have 4 seconds. I can't like think. I just gotta move. I have 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm not gonna survive this. Cause I don't have enough time. Oh shoot, I hung a rook. What am I doing? I just hung a rook. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's, yeah. Why is he not like taking it? It's a free rook, bro. What? What's going on? Ah! God, I have 4 seconds. I literally can't think. That's like insane. Oh, what am I? Why did I just hang a bishop? Or knight. Or knight. Okay, go, 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 go. Just pre-move. Pre-move. I'm literally panicking right now. Guys, do you know how stressful this? No! Why did I give up my bishop? I'm so dumb. So dumb. Why did I give up my bishop? Is he not gonna take it? He can't take the bishop? Wait, what? Yes, I had 4 seconds. I've had 4 seconds for like the past, I don't even know. Like, what is going on? What is going on? How am I gonna actually win this? Wait, if I take it, he takes and I can't take back. Oh, but now I can. Okay. He has queen g6, by the way, and I can't take it. This is scary. This is scary. If I win, oh, okay. No, I can't take back. No, I can't take back. No, oh my god, I can't take that. I literally cannot take that because both of my pieces are on light squares. What is going on? I'm gonna lose this on time. I'm actually gonna like lose this on time. Okay, I can take it with the. Okay, just pre-move. Oh, what? He was in check. He was in check. What am I doing? I have 5 seconds. Just pre-move. Oh god, it's gonna be a draw. Just make random moves. Random moves. Take the spot. I don't even know. Go here. Okay. In check. Just move. Move the pawn. Just promote a new queen. I'm just gaining time right now. No, I can't take it with the rook. Oh my god. Okay, I still have 9 seconds. I'm okay. I still have 9 seconds. We're okay. We're fine. We're chilling. We have 9 seconds. He only has 2. Oh, and I can take it. Let's go. Because it was on a dark square. Oh my god. That was so stressful. At the end, did you guys hear me there? Like, I was just like blabbering. I don't know what I was doing there. That was the most stressful game I've played in a while. My opponent's drawback was outflanked. Except for capturing kings, you can't capture on the rim. Wait a sec. How is that like hard exactly? It's not. It's real. How come I keep getting hard drawbacks and my opponent keep getting like easy ones? Okay, let's see how this actually affected the game. Because I'm not sure it actually did. Because I just played this. And if my opponent takes it, then I have to take with the queen, which is hilarious. And then, by the way, this is free. Oh wait, no, it's not. My queen is on a dark square. And I don't know why I played e5. Like, that just loses a pawn? I don't even know anymore. And then we just moved the bishop out. And then the knight retreated and I was just developing. Wait, was it here that I said instead of the knight, if I go here? What was this drawback? Except for you can't capture on the rim. Okay, so this is technically not the rim, right? Because the rim is like this. The rim is these guys. Sorry, I keep right clicking in it It does that when you like right click here. When you right click on the board, it makes a circle, and when you right click like here, it makes this, menu. Anyways, yeah, that was a tough game. Super stressful. GG's to the opponent. I think I'm gonna play one last game for this episode, and then if you guys like this and I get enough comments or views or likes or whatever, I'll make a part 2 if Drawback Chess seems really fun. Alright, with that, let's get straight into game number 4. Okay, King of the Hill. That's a variant, by the way. Except for the first turn, if you start your turn without a piece in the center 4 squares, you lose. That's crazy. Okay, it's 3-2 again. Oh, and we're playing the same person. Nice. All right. I have to go e4 or d4, I guess. All right, e5. I don't know why I was gonna go king e2. So like, if my opponent plays Petrov's and then takes my pawn, I'm gonna lose. I'm just gonna play like a normal Italian, and then just see how it goes. Alright, we get bishop c5. I guess I'm gonna play this, because usually in this line I go c3 and then d4, and I have 2 pawns in the center for a pretty long time. So I don't think I'm gonna... Actually, maybe I should stick with the d3 variation, because the thing with d4 is that after the main line here, which I'm gonna make a video about, I'm gonna make a video on the Italian game. It's coming very soon. Is that d4, the pawn takes, and then I take, and the main line is bishop check here, and then the knight takes. So I could lose some of my pawns on that, which seems kind of risky. So I'm gonna play the subline. This is d4 is the old variation, and this is the even older variation. This is like 1700 stuff here. So, and just to be extra safe, I'm gonna go bishop e3, and then take back with the f pawn so that I can go d4 at some point, just to be extra safe. All right, we do get takes. Take back. So like, unless my opponent decides to go crazy and take my pawn, which he's not gonna do because he doesn't know what my drawback is, we'll be fine. Hopefully. I'm down on time again. Why does this keep happening? Probably because I'm discussing everything I'm saying everything I'm doing, so it's taking me time to do that, because usually I just do that in my head and I don't have to say it out loud. So before I push d4, I need to protect this pawn, because my pawn used to be defending it, but if I push it, that's not going to be defending it. So I'm just going to move my knight and then bring my queen in to defend. Knight g6. That's a weird move. I mean, not really, I guess. Rerouting your knight to the side that your opponent's king is on is kind of normal, but I mean, I'm just trying to get 2 pawns in the center so that we have a higher chance of doing this. Okay, that's an annoying move, because now wherever I move that's safe, it's not going to be guarding this pawn. That is really annoying. I'm going to go to f2 and go h3 to kick it out. And like, yeah, like I said, unless my opponent goes here, like, just Hail Mary on the pawn, we'll be fine. Also, there is a sack here. It doesn't look too promising because my queen is already here to defend stuff. But, I mean, there is a sack. If it was normal chess and it was bullet or something, maybe you want to do it. I don't know. But it's drawback chess and it's not bullet. So, maybe not. Maybe not. Don't know. That's my opponent's decision. And I'm also going to try to stop yapping so much. Still going to talk a little bit, but not as much so that I can focus on the game. Okay, I can go g4 here and just stick with my plan of going queen f3. But g4, now the sack looks more promising, because after it takes, the queen gets in. And then even if I go here, like, the knight, it's looking a little risky for me, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, this knight is protecting the pawn. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move the knight back just in case, so that the bishop is like blocked off, because I feel it's too powerful here. And then I'm gonna move this knight here to do the same thing this knight was doing, so that we can have knights here and here instead of here and here, because obviously this is more active than this, and it also stops this bishop from being active. And then we can push d4 and have 2 pawns in the center. So even if he goes crazy and sacks, because probably not because he wants to or because like his drawback says so, then we'll still have another pawn, and we'll be fine. All right, I've said all that stuff that I wanted to say, and my opponent still hasn't made a move. So I'm wondering what's taking so long. Maybe it's like their drawback and they only have like 3 moves available and they're all terrible because it's like here, here, and here or something. Okay, wait, how did I do that? I literally predicted this. Like, I swear I wasn't like looking at my opponent's screen. I don't even know who this person is. How did I actually do? Like, what? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Okay, well, my drawback isn't too hard, I think. So, unless, like, this is the only way I can lose right now. And then after I go d4, even that doesn't work because I can take it. And then after it takes, I can take back. And we'll have 2 pawns and they're super solid. Yeah, I wonder what that sack was for. Like, was that just to open up my position, just to like create an attack? Probably not, right? It's only a knight for a pawn. It's not that sound. Like, if I had gone pawn here, then it would make more sense. You would open up my king because there's no pawn here, and you get an extra pawn. So, like, yeah. We get rook to e8. I'm just gonna go here. I don't want to lose on time. And the reason I'm not doing this is because after it takes, now this pawn is only defended once, while the rook can take it and sack itself, and I'm not gonna volunteer myself for that, so I'm just gonna defend it once more. Because, of course, after this, we will take with this pawn, so that the rook is defended. Sorry if that didn't make sense, but it should be pretty clear. After this pawn takes, then I take back, and the rook also defends it. Alright, we get h6, let's go d4. And our opponent has 3 seconds here to make a move. Okay, they do finally move. Now, I can take this, or I can just leave it. Like, if I leave it, I think it's better because, first of all, this is tripled pawns, which is not great. That's a free pawn. Wait, what is my opponent doing? Oh, they have 1 second. Did you see that? Right here, they had 1 second, and then they got 2 back. But they had 1 second there for, like, a minute there. Okay, I'm just gonna trade, because my opponent is really low on time, and I think I can probably flag them. Let's just go here. Oh, I hung my pawn. No, my bishop's there. Never mind. Alright, I'm not really sure what is... I mean, you can't really checkmate me, right? My queen is here. Oh, and my opponent ran out of time. Alright, first of all, good game to the opponent. That was really well played, trying to initiate an attack on my king, which, if they had more time, like, honestly, since I have 16 seconds, if they also had 16 seconds, I could have lost this. I can see myself losing this because I just get overwhelmed with this attack and I do something dumb. Anyways, let's see what our opponent's drawback is. Dr. Octopus, you can only capture non-king pieces 8 times. So you can only capture 8 of my pieces. So that's why they were avoiding trades. Wait, were they avoiding trades? I'm gonna try to look at this. Oh, so it just said 8 captures remaining. Okay. So they were trying to not trade. So the d3 variation was actually good for them as well, because after d4, there's usually at least like 3 or 4 trades. Because you take this pawn, and then you have to like take this knight, and then after this, you like go bishop a3, and you take the rook, and there's a lot of trades in that variation. But this one, there was less trades. I mean, if you want to have the least trades, why didn't you like go back? That's really interesting, actually. If you go here, then I can take it. If you go here, then I can take it. But, like, why don't you just go bishop d6 or bishop e7 even? Right? Because if you go to d6 and you block this pawn from moving, so this bishop can't get out. But if you go to e7, that's fine, right? Not really sure. And then I took, and then, oh, so now it's a 7 capture? That should be captures remaining. So they were trying not to trade as well, and I was trying not to trade because I didn't want to lose this pawn. Which actually they probably wouldn't have taken anyway, because then this would be less. And then what happened? Did we like ever trade in this game other than that bishop trade? I mean, yeah, I'm not really sure why they sacked the knight there. I thought maybe it was related to the drawback, but it doesn't seem like it is, right? The drawback only limits you from capturing so many pieces, and this one doesn't really. And you sacrifice a piece too, and you get a capture, which are both negatives. For the opponent, at least. Yeah. So that's why they didn't want to trade. But I don't really understand why you would go knight here. Like, was that just a waiting move? I mean, if it's a waiting move, then this is like, that's a horrible move. Because if you're gonna wait, then just like push a random pawn. That would be better. But like, if you're just moving a knight to the corner, then it's just gonna be stuck there, right? So yeah, I'm not really sure why the opponent did that. And then yeah, and then after this we didn't do any trades, and here my opponent ran out of time. Alright guys, that is it for today. 4 games. We got 3 wins and 1 loss, right? Wait, was it 3 wins and 1 loss? I think so. Win, win, lose, and win. Yes, it was 3 wins and 1 loss. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please let me know in the comments. And if you didn't, or you would like to improve this, then please let me know how in the comments. And if you guys would like to see episode 2 of me playing Drawback Chess, then please leave a like, subscribe, and yeah. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Like and subscribe!